What's up, guys? Welcome to this new segment that I'm doing on my channel. I'm going to be interviewing some famous people.
Famous people?
So I have, say your name and your age, and what do you do?
My name is Caiti Court, aka Caiti Mackenzie. I actually just turned 18 last week, and I do YouTube and social media full time.
Okay.
So
I've known Caiti for a year.
Yes.
And right now we're at school.
Actually, a little longer than a year when I pulled through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. We have to talk about that story.
So basically what happened is sophomore year, well, I still work at Chick-fil-A, but sophomore year, it was like in the middle of COVID.
It was?
Well, it was like
I thought it was like summer.
No, it was summer. And you came through the drive-thru and I was outside and I handed you your food.
I was vlogging.
And she was vlogging. I made it to her vlog.
If Austin made it in my vlog, I had no idea who he was. Sorry, that's kind of mean. I just didn't know who he was. Well,
at least you knew that I went to your school.
Yeah, I knew
you
went to Alpharetta because I recognized your face. Oh my gosh. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this kid goes to my school. He saw me vlogging. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
And little did I know Austin would be the best person in the whole world.
Which is crazy because then the next year we're in the same class, the video class. Okay, so walk us through a general day in your life. Through a YouTuber's life.
A YouTuber's life. Well, I think everyone's looks a little different. Yeah. Mine consists of every day for school, I wake up at like 10. I normally wake up at 10 on school days.
Because you only have one period.
Yes, I only come to school for this class, which is the film class. So I wake up at 10, and then from 10 to like 10:50, I like lay in my bed, and then I'll get up and brush my teeth, and then like I'll get ready. I'll put some clothes on. Sweats always. You can ask Austin. I don't think I've ever dressed up for this class once.
I had to call her yesterday night and was like, hey, just so you know, you're on camera, so dress up.
Because most of the time I'm
respectfully dress up.
Most of the time I'm literally wearing like pajama pants and sweatshirts that are like 4 sizes too big for me.
Yeah.
So I'll get dressed, and then depending on if I have time, I'll go through the Starbucks drive-thru, which is my
She gets this disgusting drink. It is so bitter, and it's green. Who drinks a green drink that's bitter?
Ice green tea with lemonade sweetened with light ice. It's the most incredible Starbucks drink you'll ever get.
Oh my gosh, she gets it every day.
I probably get it like 4 times
I had it once, and it was okay.
It's not bad. It's so good. I gotta let you like keep trying it, so every day you like get a little more used to it.
Yeah.
And then I'll put you on. But it's amazing. So depending on if I have any time, I'll go to the Starbucks drive-thru. I'll come to school for an hour. But here's the other thing. Sometimes I just don't come to school. So like it's like
yeah.
It's like a 50-50 chance if Caiti shows up to school.
Literally.
So if I come to school, I go to school for an hour, and then straight after school I go.
Oh. We didn't spill it. It didn't spill.
That was
Sorry,
a save.
Anyways.
He almost just spilled that entire drink. But straight after school, I'll go home, change, put gym clothes on, and then go straight to Tap Out, which Austin loves. Tap Out is my gym. I've been going there for like a year and a half. It's incredible. It's like a family there. I go at the same time every day, so I know everybody. I love it. So I'll go to the gym, and then after the gym, I'll probably come home and shower, and then do like school stuff or like business work. Sometimes I have like meetings. I try to schedule meetings on days I don't have like actual work. So I'll like do meetings, and then if I have work, then I'll go to
when you
work.
have meetings, do you like go in, or is it like Zoom?
It's Zoom.
Okay.
So I have meetings with like my agency, my managers, that kind of thing.
She got a whole team.
She got a whole team.
Literally.
So yeah, we'll do like Zoom meetings, catch-ups, but like I said, I try to schedule those on days where I don't have to go into work, because I still work like a normal job, which is like I work at like a sports place. So I work there like 2-3 times a week, sometimes 4. Last week was 4 days a week. So.
Dang.
Yeah, so I'm still busy doing that. And then after I get home from work, I read, I do more school stuff. That's about it.
Okay.
I keep it pretty chill. I hit all the bullet points. I think there's a certain like aspect of a simplicity of life that's so important.
Yeah.
And as long as you do like the same things and create those healthy habits, like I love reading, so I prioritize reading. So
really?
It's something I do every night, just like I would prioritize anything else that's important to me, like going to the gym.
Okay. What types of content do you produce?
I'd say I produce mostly like lifestyle videos, not only on YouTube, but TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. And lifestyle is defined as like literally just your life. Like whatever is going on in your life, you record that and post that, and it appeals to a certain demographic or audience. And as you know, like mine is teenage girls, girls around my age.
No, literally, because so your video that you posted of your birthday
vlog,
she tagged me in it. and
Awesome.
and I didn't know that she posted it because I didn't know. And I started getting this notifications on Instagram saying like so and so followed you, and it's like
Teenage
it's
girls.
like all these girls, and I'm like, whoa. Wait.
Austin's pulling now.
And so then I'm like, I come into class and I'm like, Katie, like I have all these people following me all of a sudden. She was like, oh, I tagged you in the the video, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And so
he's just gaining them followers like crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's so important to tag people who like you want to see.
Who help you.
Yeah. Who want to see.
Give credit.
Yeah, they want to see you grow. You want to see them grow. There are certain like a creative mind.
Yeah. Like when you posted the birthday video, I was like looking at the comments, and a lot of people were saying they like watched you since you were like 13.
Yes.
That's like 5 years.
No, it's so long, and you want to grow with people that have the same love and passion and interests as you. So if I can support somebody at a smaller position than where I was, like I want to. And Austin's the best. Like takes my pictures, helps me film stuff. Like so why would I not want to support him? Plus, you can get the extra followers. Like that's so fire. But yeah, lifestyle is just like filming, vlogging, whatever, doing in your day. And so mine is like going to school, going to the gym, just like my everyday routine. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. So like what's your like content creation timeline? What would it look like? Like how does that look?
I think it depends on the video. Whether I'm just like daily vlogging, which I tend to do a lot. I think that's just like my favorite type of content to film, or whether it's like a concept video, or if there's like a brand deal. So there's a couple different things. So obviously for a brand deal, you have an outline that you have to follow. Yeah. And whether that's incorporated into like a YouTube video or an Instagram post, TikTok, whatever, you have to make sure you hit all those like bullet points. So when I'm doing a brand deal, I normally do that before I even film the video. Or, like, I'll do it in the midst of filming. So, if it's a concept video, this is how I, like, break it up in my mind.
What was a concept video?
Okay. So, a concept video would be, like, you sit down and you talk about something in specific. Okay. So, it could be, like, oh, I'm going to declutter my entire room today. That's a concept. Because all you're going to be focusing on...
So, you're, like, coming up with an idea, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so, all you're going to be focusing on in that video is decluttering your entire room. Okay. Whether if it's a daily vlog, all you're doing is picking up the camera and recording what you're doing in that day. Okay. You know? So, that's how I see it as, too. So...
How would that differ? So, you have two channels. You have the vlog channel and then your main channel. Yes. How do you, like... Differentiate which video goes on what?
That's what's so hard about it. I think when I first started the vlog channel, which is like almost 3 years ago now, it was simply just for daily vlogs. And it was because I didn't think anybody on my main channel would want to just see me literally vlog, like doing my laundry, going to Publix, like the simplistic things. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I'll just put this on an extra channel because I genuinely like love making this content. And then as the years went by, I was like, you know what? I don't really want to do like these full concept videos anymore. When it's like sitting down just talking about something, I really love vlogging. And so I did Vlogmas, which I've done Vlogmas for so long. And Vlogmas is where you post every single day and film every single day in December. I did that on my vlog channel, but I really have like kind of abandoned the vlog channel. I don't know if I'd ever fully get rid of it just because I love it so much and it feels like more of an intimate audience. Yeah. But I do post a lot of daily vlogs on my main channel. Okay. And I want to make that like a full-time thing because a larger portion of my audience is on my main channel. And so if I can get those people to enjoy the content that I'm posting on my vlog channel, that'd be like the best of both worlds, you know? Yeah. So I think the timeline is literally just like sitting down, deciding what I'm going to do in the day, and just picking up the camera and doing that for a daily vlog. And if it's a concept video, then normally I'll map it out. I know a lot of people do this, like create an outline, or just like map it out sorta, and so I'll like go in my notes and I'll literally just jot down certain bullet points that I want to hit in the video. Yeah. And so it's just like, so I remember to touch on this and this and this, and so I'll either write it down in like a journal or just put it in my notes.
Do you sometimes ever just like pick up the camera and just like roll with it? Like if you don't have an idea, you just like pick it up
all the time. All the time. Sometimes I'll literally pick up the camera and I'm like, I'm just talking nonsense.
So like now. How would you deal with like creative block? Like you just
creative block.
Yeah, that's like terrible.
It's
like
so bad.
There's so many times I've done that. Like even with the morning show, like coming up with the new content to post on the Instagram is so hard.
Creative block is so hard, and it's something I feel like not a lot of people talk about because when you're known as a creative, all people want you to do is
create.
Think of new things.
And it's hard to come up with original new content.
Yes, because so much has been done. Like if you think of it, it's probably been done. Yeah. And so that's why also the attention span of people has gone literally down the drain ever since TikTok came out. And the way that I differentiate like TikTok and YouTube is YouTube should be long form content. I've always said that. If your YouTube video is under like 5 minutes, there's a good chance that nobody's really going to watch it because...
Really?
Yes. Because people want to watch long-form content. If they want to watch something short, they can go on TikTok. 15 seconds to 3 minutes.
I didn't think about that. That's true. And okay.
It's like a mini TV show.
How do you feel about the 3 minutes on TikTok? Do you think that was a good idea?
I think it was a good idea because I think it is lengthening people's attention span a little bit. But I don't watch anything on TikTok that's 3 minutes.
I thought it was a good idea because then you can like post more stuff or like longer stuff.
Yeah, you can post longer stuff, but also like I can't tell you the last time I watched a TikTok that was 3 minutes simply because my attention span isn't long enough for that.
I posted TikToks that are like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
but
like I either want it to be 15 seconds or 20 minutes, and there's no in between. Like if I'm watching a YouTube video, I don't want it to be shorter than 10 minutes because I want to like sit down and play it into the background noise or like sit down and literally just like enjoy the whole thing.
No, literally, that's what I do.
And my favorite type of content is to watch is literally daily vlogs. And so, of course, that's what I do. And it's like people going to the gym, people making their lunch, people like whatever. So, yeah, I think YouTube should be for longer form content and TikTok should be for shorter form. But
okay.
I guess that's a personal opinion.
Yeah. So once you film the video and all of that's done, what happens next? Like what happens after the recording?
Okay. So
or like how much
footage?
How much footage you end up with?
Oh my gosh.
With.
So I edited my own videos. I've been making YouTube videos for 8 years. I feel like I should state that. It's been 8 years. I uploaded my first YouTube video in 2014. So I've been around here for a little while.
That's crazy.
And I edited my own YouTube videos all 8 years until 4 months ago. And 4 months ago, I actually hired an editor. And
she got a whole team.
I got a whole team. I had to hire an editor because
she literally has an editor, a photographer, and then like managers,
agency.
Would you ever stop videoing your own stuff? Like, would you ever want someone? Oh, this is actually a question that I was gonna ask.
You're not gonna let me answer the other one?
Okay, no, go ahead. Yeah.
Let me answer this one and then we'll do that one. Just my brain. Okay. So after I film it, it goes to my editor. And so as soon as I'm done filming, which is hours of content, literally Alex, my editor, tells me like, Katie, you could talk about literally nothing and you just do all the time. So that's why it would take me hours to edit my own videos because I literally talk so much. Like it's such a problem. Yeah. And that's why I think long form content is so fun. So like it all entertains.
So do you give him like free range on like do you give him like free range of what to edit or do you tell him an idea of what like you want?
Yeah. So we like roughly go through like the vibe of what I want the video to look like. And normally my videos follow the same vibe unless there's like something specific. I want it to be like aesthetic but real. Yeah. Which is so like hard to find the both, but that's how I like it to be because I don't want.
And it's bright, like
yeah,
bright.
It's
happy.
Always bright.
Okay,
it's always bright. I don't really film like dark videos, but so after I film it, I upload to a Google Drive. So I have a shared Google Drive with Alex, my editor, and I import all the footage. I put it in a folder, and it goes into the raw footage folder, and then he takes the raw footage out of there, goes through it, and while he's in the editing process, if there's anything he has questions about or if there's anything I specifically want, we'll text back and forth. Like if I want it to be like, oh, add these pictures into the video, or oh, please highlight my Instagram, or oh, please blur this because my license plate is showing, So we'll go back and forth during that. He has a 3-day like editing period to get back to me. So as soon as I drop the footage in, he has 3 days from then, and then he'll send the video back in the Google Drive. It goes into the final little category. And then I'll approve or we'll make changes. Rarely do I need to make changes unless he missed
because he's a really good editor.
Oh yeah, he's incredible. Amazing. Alex is amazing.
He's in our class, by the way.
He's super talented.
So good.
Awesome. He does an amazing job. Yeah. But if he missed something, like, again, my license plate is showing, I'll be like, oh, can you blur this really quick? If I don't like the music choice, I'll be like, oh, can we switch this out? But it's really rare that I have to have him change, like, a bunch of things. Or if there's a brand deal and they're asking for something specific, then I'll be like, oh, we gotta do this. Yeah. But after that, he just sends it back to me after the 3 days, and then I'll put it on YouTube, and I upload all my videos at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which you think would be really early, but if you upload any later, YouTube won't recommend your video to like the fullest time. So they recommend your video starting whatever time you post it. So let's say you post at like 5 p.m. You only have like 6 hours before the day is ending for YouTube to recommend your video because it's not new that day.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so you always want to post.
Wait, that actually makes so much sense.
And it's not something that a lot of people know.
So this question is from Alex himself.
Oh.
Would you ever get a microphone? External microphone. I'm just kidding. That wasn't in the thing.
No.
Why don't you like external microphones?
I don't have a problem with external microphones.
Like the ones that go on top of the camera.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with them. I just think it adds so much more bulkiness, and the external mics that I have all only face one way. And when you're vlogging, you're always turning the camera either this way or flipping it around to record something else. Do you know how annoying it is to unscrew the external mic and flip it around every single time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So if somebody wants to give me an external mic that faces both ways.
It's like 360.
Yeah, full around, faces both ways, picks up audio from both sides, then maybe I'll start using one.
So this one kind of goes with the, would you ever, like, have someone record your videos for you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think there's something intimate about recording your own videos, and because it's the only way I've been filming for so long, I really don't think having like a videographer would fit my style, or I don't think people would enjoy that.
Would you ever? This actually, I really like this question. Would you ever want your own like what's it called, like reality show, or like
the Hype House,
something like that, like something like on Netflix or something?
I think it'd be cool to do a show. I don't know if I'd do a reality show. I feel like
what type of show would you like
want? I don't know.
I feel like reality shows like so easy and like it's perfect.
Yeah, but all they do is stir and create drama. And I'm not a drama person. I don't like that. I don't want my content, and I don't want people to associate me with being dramatic.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd want to do a drama like.
So you would do something like more positive, more like spreading positivity stuff.
Something that is not circled around like fights and breakups and all this stuff. Like I don't want to be known for that, you know. And I feel like that's all people that do reality shows are known for. It's like, who's the baby daddy? And I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah. So okay. So this is kind of going back.
Keeping up with Katie?
Literally.
Instead of keeping up with the Kardashians?
So how do, like, your brand deals work? Like, how does that whole, like...
Okay,
Step by
step. Okay, so at the beginning, literally, I would have companies reaching out to me, and I didn't have, like, a team at all. And that's, like, so...
So, like, you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I had no idea what to do.
You don't know what's a good deal, what's not.
Exactly. And I probably get, like... I get thousands of brand deals requests
like
a
real
day.
ones?
Oh,
like
yeah.
real ones?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thousands. And I probably take 1 to 2% of what I actually get. So let me just put that out there. Oh yeah.
1 to 2%?
Oh yeah. I work with like barely any companies, and so if I work with them, I really like them, because there's no point in me like advertising a product that I do not think anyone's gonna use and that I don't think fits my brand. Like, so,
like, for example, your Gymshark.
Yes.
That's a brand deal?
I
and you only get 1 to 2%?
Yeah. Or no, I only take 1 to 2% of the offers that come to me.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like you
the
make
money.
The money. Yeah.
No.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense though, because like if it's a brand no one heard of,
exactly,
or like it's not something that you would
sellout brand. Have you heard of like those headphones? I think they're called like Raycon. I don't know, but they're like these little like AirPod dupes. Everybody and their mother took this brand deal. Like,
that's bad.
I saw hundreds of people taking this brand deal, and then people would go on after the brand deal went live, and they'd be like, "This product actually sucks." And they would just do it for the money. And Raycon reached out to me so many times to promote these stupid headphones. And I was like, dude, I'm not doing it. But they were like offering like a lot of money. But why would I want to promote something that everybody has promoted that nobody knows if is really good, because everybody and their grandma took the brand deal?
So do you prefer like physical or like brand deals, or like, you know, like how people like Squarespace, stuff like that? Like, do you like digital? Like,
I've done both. I think the physical is more likely to sell. I've worked with Squarespace. I've worked with
I know like Squarespace, WordPress, like all those like another big one is like Honey.
Yeah.
And then like HelloFresh, stuff like that.
Exactly. I think I prefer like the physical things when it comes to brand deals.
Because you get the stuff.
Well, yeah, you get the like, stuff, but also it's just easier to promote because you can physically show like what you love about it.
That's true.
You know, when you're working on Squarespace, or when you're working, what was the other one I worked with?
Have you worked with Squarespace?
I have worked with Squarespace. Okay. There was another one that I worked with that I can't remember. It was on my vlog channel. But like you promote like the website or what it is.
Yeah, like good. A website.
Yeah, it's good. And you can work with them, and like obviously I liked Squarespace, so I worked with them, but it's so much easier to be like, look at the material of this product, look at how I look like when I wear it, look at how I feel when I wear it, and that conveys more emotion for people that want to buy your product than if you're just like, oh, go visit this website. But
That makes sense.
I didn't even explain how the brand deals work.
Yeah.
You want me to do that really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, a company reaches out, and they reach out to my business email, and then my management has access to my business email. I have 3 managers that work for me, and they all work on like a special different section of like me. So managers work how they manage me as a business.
Okay.
So I have like my main manager who manages like oversees everything. Then I have like my talent manager who manages specifically brand deals, and then I have like a communications manager that manages that. So so they all have like a little specialty, and the company reaches out, they talk to my management, and then they go back and forth on like what the campaign is or what the product is, and then rates. And so obviously your rates can differ based on like following, your numbers, what the content is, whether it's like an entire YouTube video or just an Instagram story. So obviously like you're not gonna pay $100 for an entire YouTube video, but you might pay $100 for like an Instagram story. That's just a random number. Yeah. Y'all, my rates are a little higher than $100.
Well, yeah.
Just a little. But that's just
Have you ever been invited to like one of those like creator con things, like video VidCon, stuff like that? Have you ever been like reached out about that?
I have, right before COVID hit, and so then of course that failed. Yeah.
That would be so cool.
I know, but my management was asking me about it last time I had a call with them, like last week. I think it was like VidCon or BeautyCon, I don't remember, but they're like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Yes, I want to go."
Does does like the promoters of like VidCon or whatever, do they reach out to you, or does your management have to reach out to them?
I think he has both ways.
Okay.
So the beauty of management is that because they have so many connections with so many brands already, and brands trust them and they're reliable because they have like a stream of influencers. Because
you could get brought to the thing by a brand.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
So management can reach out for you, or other companies can reach out to you.
And be sponsored for. Okay, that makes sense.
Because these managements are so like known that they know that if they recommend, they're like, "Oh, Katie's perfect for this," and the brand's gonna trust them because they know, oh, this management has like good influencers and we know that they're right.
Okay.
So yeah, management is amazing. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I've been signed with mine for almost 3 years, I think now.
Is that under a company? Like the management? Okay.
So it's a management company, and then under the management company is different managers, and then each manager manages. Mine only does 10 influencers, so it's like 10 or less. So my manager has me and 9 other influencers that they manage. Yeah.
At what like milestone do you have to hit to get a manager?
It really doesn't depend. Like, you can get one whenever. My management reached out to me a bunch of times. I was on set in LA with my management with another girl who had my management before I had them. So,
that's cool.
Yeah, so they were like, "Oh, wait, we really like Katie when she was on set in LA. We should get her, like we want to manage her." And so they met me through there, and then they continuously reached out. I was like, "I don't know if I'm ready for a manager yet," and then I was like, "Okay, I think I'm a little ready."
But then you ended up with 3.
Exactly. Well, they all work under the same brand. They all work together, but and I love them. My management is amazing.
Okay, so we'll have to. What time is it?
What time is it?
Oh, okay. Last question.
I'm ready.
Scariest moment as a YouTuber.
That's
like scariest,
like in public?
Or like I don't know, like being scammed or something like that. Or like if you've gone anywhere, like
I don't know. There's some times where I go out in public and I just look like a mess. And like,
would you ever get security?
Like, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not unless I was like super uber duper cool and awesome and famous and like that. But I also think it's so unnecessary unless you like actually need it, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know of a super scary moment. I feel like there's been times where I just feel unsafe because this is going to sound like so stupid. But obviously like you get like huddled around by like teenage girls. Like I remember
have you ever done meet and greets?
Yeah.
You've done meet and greets?
Yeah.
No way.
And there was like at the peak of like when my subscribers were growing like exponentially, I went to the mall one day because I needed to get something.
Yeah.
And I was there with a friend, and I walked around the mall for like 30 minutes, and I met like 100 people. Like 100 girls came
That's
up
how you
to
know
me.
you made it.
It was insane because never in my life did I think 100 people would want to take pictures with me at the mall, you know? And so I just felt like scared and like overwhelmed, but also like overwhelmed with like excitement and positivity. But it was also scary because I was like, oh my gosh, what if they meet me in person and they hate me and they think I'm like awful and they never want to support me or watch my videos ever again?
Yeah.
But then I was like, Katie, you're just overthinking and that's your brain. You know? So I was like, okay, that was scary, but it was also so good and like one of my favorite memories.
Good.
Yeah, but in the moment I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrifying. Like, wow. You know?
Yeah.
I can't really think of another scary moment. Maybe where I like, I don't know, where I like want, not even scary, just upset. Where like you really want a video to do well and then it doesn't hit.
Oh, that is so
It stinks. It makes you feel like a failure because you put the same amount of time and effort into a video, and if it doesn't do well, then you feel like awful.
Yeah, especially if you spent like money on it too.
Exactly. I know, when you like buy something or invest for that specific video. But yeah, I don't know about scary.
Okay. Well, that's good that you haven't had any scary moments.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll do this in like a few years.
Well, I was about to say, so we're going to have to do a part 2 because I have so many more questions and
I can talk for hours.
Yeah, exactly. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll probably have a part 2 soon. So,
Was this good? Did I check all your boxes?
This is Yay, anyways, okay. Like,
thanks, Austin, for having me.
I'm going to link her YouTube and Instagram, all that in the description. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.